today.
It's a rough drive, regardless. It's still the most beautiful drive I've had yet. She's going up to Kansas City.
Southwest United States.
It's really like a few like hills and mountains, and it's gorgeous. Drove into Arkansas for like 10 minutes, and then drove right back out.
Come on, yellow. We went down through Missouri, then we went east through Arkansas, and then
All right, brooms up. So far, we have Miguel Esparza with a quaffle to the right. Some beater action, but it looks like San Antonio is beginning their offense. Miguel passes to number 7, gets blocked by number 10 on Kansas City. We have the keeper, number 13 on Kansas City with the ball now. Crossing midline.
Come on, Kansas City, let's go.
All right, 13 passes to a Kansas City player, passes back to number 13, passes back to the player behind the hoops. Shot attempt or maybe a pass, but it gets intercepted by Miguel Esparza.
Talking matchups, yo.
Luke Langlanay just came on the field for San Antonio Soldados. He's heading to the right of the hoops.
It doesn't matter.
Passes to Sanchez. Passes back to Luke Langlanay behind the
Defense,
hoops.
yellow, defense.
Coming in closer. Shoots back to Miguel Esparza. Passes to Sanchez. Sanchez passes back to Luke Langlanay, goes in for a shot. Oh, gets blocked by number 13 on Kansas City. Oh, Luke Langlanay picks up the quaffle again. Passes back to Miguel Esparza. Passes to Sanchez. Oh, shot attempt is good by Sanchez on San Antonio Soldados. That was 1:55 on the time. All right, Kansas City keeper number 13 with the quaffle. Just past midline.
With Josh hustling.
Passes to Rachel Heald, passes back to the keeper. That's number 13, and time is stopped for a whistle from the referee. Blue card SWAT, and that was at 2:27. Oh, thank you. All right, game resumes.
Okay, man, it's okay.
Bazo passes to 13, keeper. Keeps on backing forward, trying to get around Luke Langlanay. Passes to 54. 54 passes Rachel Heald. Passes back to the front of their hoops near the midline to the keeper. Tries to go in for a drive. Passes back to number 0, Bazo. And back to the keeper once more. Oh, shot attempt by number 54, but it's blocked by Brooke Willett. It's 3:10 right now. You got... Now it was a score by San Antonio Soldados, but there's a stoppage of time.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who scored that?
That guy,
13.
13.
Okay. 13 from Kansas City just scored. Adam Heald. So 1, I think, on this.
Yeah.
I gotta get up every single time.
So it was at the same time. So there was a goal, and it was his time to come in.
Is it? I'm waiting.
Was the goal at 3:10?
3:17. I would say that the goal happened, and then it was like him. So like within like a split second.
So is the meta to run like a Belito defense on, is that the meta? Pseudo Bandito.
Okay. Goal is good. Net contact 34, and that was at 3:17. And that's Miguel Esparza, number 34. All right, plays resuming.
Defense.
Got Luke Langlanay with the quaffle. Passes midline. Passes to Sanchez. Luke gets the quaffle, gets beat. Sends to Brooke Willett. She's surrounded by 3 Kansas City players. Quaffle gets snatched by the keeper, number 13.
It's supposed to be a white car, he said.
Okay, thanks.
Passes to 54 on Kansas City. Passes to Rachel Heald. Fumbles it a little bit, picks it up. Oh, passes to a Kansas City player behind the hoops, but he gets beat immediately. 4-13. What? Okay, you're in. That's okay. Luke Langlanay passes to, passes to Sanchez. Passes to Miguel Esparza. Passes back to Luke. Back to Esparza again. Sanchez. Back to Luke once more as beater play is happening in between. Trying to find an option. Ooh, Sanchez blocks a beat with a quaffle. Gets beat a second time. Number 13, keeper from Kansas City, picks it up.
Come on, yellow, let's go.
Rachel Heald passes to Fallert, number 54. Passes to new keeper, number 8 on Kansas City. Passing back to Rachel Heald to the side of the hoops. Passes back to another player. Passes back to number 8. And it is picked up by Jenna Adams on San Antonio.
If we were to, at some point during the summer school year, if we needed to train,
Yeah, if I'm free, I'll do it. Just at least give me like a little bit heads up.
absolutely.
We have Miguel Esparza,
I'll make it
Luke,
work.
TJ Martinez. Just picked up the quaffle.
Yeah.
Hit it back to Luke behind the hoops. Oh, and time stoppage.
Come on, Leo, get the ball.
Got it. Oh, she passed the ball.
I think there's something having to do with the beaters. Daniel Williams and Duncan off of Kansas City.
There's so many things going on. I understand.
It takes a little bit to get used to. You kind of just have to fit.
Okay, there's a double bludger turnover. Manipulation of immunity. Goal attempt by Luke is good, and that is at 6:06. Score is currently 20-10 with San Antonio in the lead. We have Austin Pitts with a quaffle for Kansas City. Passing midline. Quaffle's behind the hoops, number 8. Oop, and there's another stoppage of play. Refs are deliberating.
Way to take that, Alex!
Is she really redhead?
Hey Cody, can you fix the hoop? Thank you.
Melanie, how much time's gone by?
6:41. Seems as if there was a hoop down due to a collision from a player. Right, gameplay resumes. We have San Antonio coming down the field. The quaffle's been picked up by Austin Pitts. Throws it to Long on Kansas City. Ooh, throws it to number 8, but 8 gets pressured. And looks, was it a second reset turnover? Now in the hands of TJ Martinez on San Antonio. Passes to McIntyre, number 7. San Antonio. Passing midline. McIntyre passes to TJ Martinez. Back to McIntyre. Ooh. Gets beat, throws to Martinez, throws back to Eric Reyes behind the hoops. Eric Reyes blocks a beat with a quaffle. Ooh, tosses it off. Back to McIntyre.
That's a reset, right?
That is a reset. McIntyre throws it to Eric. Passes to Martinez, but it's too high. It's a turnover to Kansas City. Austin Pitts. Passes to number 7, keeper, Kansas City. Passes to player behind the hoops, number 72. Shot attempt is no good. Oop, and stoppage of play for
Yeah, Riley, nice
some contact, yellow card, Daniel Williams. It's 8:28. It's a yellow card. Contact from behind.
They didn't score, did they?
No, they didn't.
Sorry, no, I don't mean to bother you.
Oh, no, you're good.
What is the score?
It is 20-10. San Antonio in the lead.
Right towards it.
Right, we have McIntyre going down the field. Passes to Martinez. Back to McIntyre.
Good defense, Ryan.
Back to McIntyre once more. Shot attempt is good. Oh, and stoppage of play. That was 8:47, if that's good. I think it's good. Who's to say? I'm not a ref. If this goal's good, you're in. Because you got, oh, never mind. Good morning, everyone. I haven't had my coffee. It's 8:47 on the clock. Blue card, 73. Didn't dismount. But penalty is blocked due to the score.
Are you looking for a band-aid? Just something you'll wipe off.
Yeah, feel free to use the paper towels, and there are Band-Aids in the first aid kit right there. Ooh.
Yeah, Aaron!
Oh, so many bodies on the ground. Number 7, Kansas City keeper. Trying to find an opening. Goes up to the hoops and scores.
Yeah, Aaron!
That's 9 o'clock.
Was the last goal good?
Yes.
Should be 30-20.
Yep. 30-20 current score with 9 minutes and 10 seconds on the 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Got McIntyre passing midline. Eric Reyes on his left. Passes to Eric. Riley Andrews is coming at him. Oh, and Josh has his hand raised.
Just play Andrews.
I didn't see him get beat. Yeah, he came up.
If there's a card, the time is 9:33.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Okay, doesn't look like there's a card.
He thought he was beat, but this angle is...
Eric Reyes coming towards the hoops. Shoots. Scores. 9:38. 9:38 for the time. Emily. Okay, it's 4 now. It's a substitution on the field. Kansas City, 2 substitutions. At the keeper, number 7, crossing midline. Pass it to Austin Pitts.
Come on, yellow, let's go!
Passes to player number 72 on Kansas City. Back to Pitts. Beater coming at him. Pressures a throw. Passes to number 5. Passes to number 72, Dickey.
Where's the hoop?
On Kansas City.
He can't now.
It's a keeper,
Once he
number
actually
7.
starts, he can't. I was wondering if the goalkeeper should be putting up the hoop line.
Passes to Pitts. Pitts runs up to the hoops. Ooh,
Get that, Ryan!
there's some contact from behind, it seems. Looked like win on San Antonio. It's 10:58 at the time.
Yeah,
I
Austin!
think it's back contact. Yellow card. Number 21.
Can you pick up the hoop? Hey, don't keep. You can pick up the hoop now. Play stop. Please pick up the hoop.
Cody, come pick up the hoop. It's 10:58 on the time.
I can't yell right now.
Somebody tell Cody to pick up the hoop.
Positive. Francis says you should
Can someone pick up the hoop, please?
He said Andrew's over there. Drinking his mustiness away.
Want me to run over there and put up the hoop?
Oh, I'm thinking.
Thanks, Josh.
Referees can also stop the play.
You should storm the field. Storm the field.
Starting to fill my margarita.
Yeah. Storm the field.
All right, play resumes. A score is good from Austin Pitts. That's 11:01. Oh, also, you're keeping the scores on the other
Come on, yellow, let's go!
So, like, Kansas is, San Antonio's over here, Kansas is over here.
Oh, big oof.
Is there anything over here?
We have extras. You can.
Craig throwing pass and, back and forth with McIntyre.
Hi.
It's 11:32.
Do you mind if we rotate the score a little more?
Yeah. Okay, score from San Antonio is 11:41. Current score is 50-30. Quaffle gets sent back to number 7 in Kansas City.
You okay, Ryan?
Yeah, just sticking my elbow. I can't play if I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
Number 7 fakes it. Passes to Pitts, number 1. Passes back to the keeper.
Just behind.
Passes to a player, the corner. Passes back to Pitts, number 1.
Hey, let's go, Peter, far right.
Keeper's in possession, trying to find an opening.
It's on him.
Passes to number 5 on the left. She's, instead of taking a shot attempt, she sends the quaffle back past the midline. Picked up by number 0, Bazo.
Melanie, is there a trash thing over here?
There's some trash.
Oh, trash can over
Yeah,
there.
trash can over there.
And also trash can
There.
there.
Trash
Stop.
right
Stop. Don't.
Passes to number 7.
Shape the trash can.
Passes to number 5 behind the hoops. Passes to Pitts, number 1. Passes back to 0.
Sure, if you put anything in a tortilla shell, it's a taco.
Yes.
Passes to number 7 again.
Any of these Texas people there.
If you put it in
It's a fight
shell,
over a bludger. The right between Kansas City 52 and number 63. Chris De La Fuente got the beater. Oh, gets beat. Keeper number 7 still is the quaffle. Makes the shot attempt, is no good. Gets turned over by San Antonio.
That was dirty.
Hey, let's stop your hit. Stop your hit.
Come on, yellow!
Push him in the back like that.
You realize it's the same
That
play this fucking game all.
Oh, there's.
behind us.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, Metaire with the quaffle.
Also, look at how his last name is spelled. 21. Look at how his last name is spelled.
It's pressured by hits number 1.
It's not spelled
Goes
that
to
way.
Craig Garrison.
I'll wait for it.
What's his name? He knows how to
Takes a
play.
handoff. Sends it back to Metaire.
Does that look right?
Yeah, that's right.
Goes around the hoops. Oh, and there's looks like some initiated back contact, but that's just me, folks. Pass to number 7. And he's brought to the ground and face beat. Number 0, Bazo, has the quaffle.
I don't know, Josh. I think that was back.
What?
Josh, take the head
It's
ref position.
50-30, yeah.
Josh, take the head ref position.
That was behind the back. Pretty sure.
Time on the clock is 14:46. Number 13, Healed, passes to Bazo, number 0. Passes back to 13, Healed. Back to 0 again.
Have they been playing diamond this
Pass to 13.
No, so they play like this. So
Trying to find an opening.
2-2
Keeper
zone,
comes at the
and
quaffle,
offense
gets
just
beat.
moves it around up top.
Passes number 1, Pitts. Ooh, he gets taken to the ground. It's a pile over there. Looks like San Antonio reclaims the quaffle in the hands of Craig Garrison. Passes Miguel Esparza.
This beautiful contact is really, oh God. It's a beautiful sight.
Do you want to come back, Tom?
No.
Yes.
Maybe
You don't want to come out of retirement?
No. Only, you know what?
Luke from San Antonio has the
MLQ, yes, I would
quaffle.
come out of retirement, but
Passes
for
to
USC, absolutely
4,
not.
Sanchez. Pass to Miguel Esparza on the right.
MLQ is more fun. They try stuff out.
MLQ.
Yeah,
They tried this shit.
2 on tackles, dish 20.
They
Sanchez
tried
passes to Luke.
see if it'll work or not, so they can use it on USQ.
Luke comes in. Passes Miguel behind the hoops. Passes 12. Oh! And she gets blocked by Pitts number 1. 13 keeper. Ooh, gets some contact from Miguel Esparza. Sit behind the back. 16-17 on the clock. Yellow card, number 34.
He's still in the zone.
So I keep realizing.
Oh,
this.
off-
This is
off
some
broom,
people that
apparently.
play every single fucking- Same people.
Yep.
Continuing tackle off broom.
Past like 3.
It's the call.
Yeah.
Same.
It's a yellow card. Yes.
That's how it That's how it be. That's how it be.
Not you.
What were you going to do this year?
All right,
huh?
gameplay resumes. That's a second yellow card from Miguel Esparza for the game. We got
One
16
yellow.
minutes on the clock.
What's that time at?
16:29.
Warm over there, TJ? What's up? You look real warm with those pants on.
Don't I? Nah, it feels good.
Number 72 passes to number 13, Healed.
70 out. It's all the humidity.
Ooh.
Somebody!
An attempt to throw back to Healed. Sends the quaffle over the midline. Picked up by Luke from San Antonio. Passes to Sanchez. Sanchez looks for an option. Gets beat from behind.
Britta!
Number 13, excuse me. Yep, number 13, Healed, passes to
Hey, what's the time?
number 10, passes to 72. You got 10 seconds, Miguel. 4, 3, 2. All right, that was 7-16. 17-19, sorry. You're good. Time on the clock is 17:30. Miguel Esparza has the quaffle and passes to Luke on the right. From San Antonio. Passes Sanchez. Back to Miguel. 17:49. Passes Sanchez. Back to Luke. Back to Miguel, trying to find an option. Miguel hooks right around the hoops.
These guys have been playing
Passes back to Luke near the midline.
It's a way of life.
Passes back to Miguel.
Get him!
Bigger than what he did. I saw this on ESPN
Ooh.
one time.
Swings back to Luke, who is now in line with the hoops. He swings back behind the hoops. Score attempt is no good.
Reset.
Ball rolls off the
Oh,
pitch.
reset. Use that. What is it?
Now in the hands
Come on!
of number 72 on Kansas City. He throws it to number 10. That's 18:44.
Is that 1844?
Yes. 72, Dickey with the quaffle. Hey, a stoppage. Time on the clock is 19 minutes.
Good hustle, Adam.
Quaffle went off the field. Trying to see if I can get this stabilized again.
What would we do?
Got a little loosey-goosey for a second.
People would
She's earning her pay today.
earning her stripes.
There we go.
Let's put some daiquiri on it.
Yellow card for Riley Andrews, 1902. Number 31.
Dan, you got some.
It's all right, Riley.
It's 19 on the clock, by the way. Yep. Contact from behind.
If you got some rum, just put rum on it. Alright, sterile.
Yeah, I'll go with my bag for that.
All right, play resumes. Miguel Esparza with a quaffle. He's running up, but Luke, no one in front of him. Pass and scores, 1909. You're good.
50 to 30.
I just like reflexively do that.
You're a little bit too fast.
Is it 60 to 40 now?
Yes. All right, 40 seconds till the 20-minute mark. We have number 8 from Kansas City with a quaffle. It's approaching midline.
Barza?
Got 20 seconds, 20 minutes. Rachel Heald with a quaffle. Throwing to the keeper again to the left of the hoops. Throws back to Rachel, but Sanchez is going after her. Throws to number 8. Throws to Miguel Esparza. 20 minutes! 20 minutes! Luke Langlanet with a quaffle goes in, shoots and scores. 20:07.
Minute.
All right, so
Good.
She's an EMT, like, I mean, okay, so what you do now is at the top, it's autograph. Right, Kansas 40 and San Antonio 70. At the top score at
You're gonna have to get a new paper.
right, top score is 140.
You're really good handwriting, though.
Is this the timeout or is this the...
is it fine?
This is the 2-minute break before snitch on pitch.
Until you're done.
Sure thing.
And then you change. Redo it.
You don't know I'm gonna keep it. You don't know.
You want to bet? I'm gonna do a
No, I don't.
bet. Bet your new bag of fucking jerky. Yeah,
Hey, I had like 4 pieces.
I only want 1 and a half.
But then it tasted so good.
That's why I bought it. I bought you your own. You said Slim Jim. You're not saying anything about jerky.
Yeah, I know.
They're like $20.
Yeah. They make the Slim Jim of fake meat.
I think it's still the same. There's nothing.
For those of you who are new to MLQ for this season, we have a few different rule changes for the end of the series. So instead of previous rules indicating that the game ends with the catch of the snitch, instead we have a 70-point cap to the highest score at the 20-minute mark. That was San Antonio Soldados for this game with a score of 70. So 70 plus 70. Score cap is 140. Whichever team gets to 140 first ends the game. Now the snitch is worth a different set of points this time. It's 45 points, and once the snitch is caught, then he or she is then no longer in play, and gameplay resumes without the snitch. So we'll be starting
These are mostly KU
in about 10 seconds.
that I've grown close to a couple. field and they were like, hey,
All right, refs, y'all ready to go?
come out in time. And I have a problem, so this is the closest job to get you a first sport. Yeah.
We don't actually. We don't
Voted team.
Seekers are released at 10 seconds back in a gameplay.
So I was the designated driver.
Got Logan Zahn for San Antonio going after the snitch. Quaffle currently held by number 8 on Kansas City. Throws to Rachel Heald. Throws to number 10. Tries to make an attempt to score, but is blocked by Melissa Kite.
It is my problem to a certain degree, but most of the time it's their fault. Not mine.
Number 7, McIntyre, San Antonio, passes to Sanchez, number 4. Crosses midline. Trying to go to the left of the hoops. Trying to shake off a Kansas City player. Switches places with Melissa Kite. Passes to Melissa.
I will help them pick up the pieces.
Passes to Brooke behind the hoops, but it is intercepted by Rachel Heald.
Team manager is always there for their team.
Rachel Heald walks up the pitch.
That's also coming from
Passes the midline. Throws over to number 7, keeper. Passes to Rachel Heald once more. He's facing off against
Get that Fowler!
Brooke. Tries to pass to number 54, Fowler. Number 7 picks it up. 7 crossing midline. No beaters in his way, but it gets contact from a Kansas City player. Passes to Melissa Kite, passes back to him, goes closer to the hoops, tries to make an attempt, and it's good. It was 21-54. And so you flip it to 8.
Thanks, Mel.
Sure thing. Right, number 7 with a quaffle. Trying to approach midline, but there's a snitch in the way. Have number 7 passing to Rachel Heald behind the hoops. Passes back to 7.
Brian, come on, Brian. Come on, Brian.
7. Ooh, gets taken down by Sanchez. Passes to number 54. Oh, but Brooke Willett takes the quaffle back, passes back to 7. McIntyre. He runs down the field. Contact was tried to be initiated. Didn't work. Scores 22-37. All right, we have the keeper, number 7, Kansas City. The quaffle, approaching midline. We have Riley Andrews seeking for Kansas City. Craig Garrison for San Antonio. Seeking as well.
I wish I had that power.
Were you the athletic trainer?
Passes back behind the hoops. Quaffle to number 1, Pitts.
You're the certified
Back to 7.
medical professional.
Pass to number 7 again. Pass to number 5 in front of the hoops. She tries to get a score. Doesn't work. Gets picked up by Luke Langlanay. He's making a run for it. Number 0 tries to stop him, but does not work. 23-32. Now you flip it to 10.
Got this.
I know I'm above that.
Come on, Yellow, let's go!
Number 7, Kansas City has the quaffle. It's a lot of beater play going around with the snitch. It's very important in this game. Number 10 goes in for a score attempt. Passes to number 7. Passes to a player behind the hoops. Does not pick it up. Gets taken up by McIntyre. The quaffle. Hey. Riley, do you need ice?
You need
EMT.
Play resumes after an injury. We have number 7 with a quaffle in Kansas City.
I'd be freaked out if I couldn't see.
A lot of beater play happening around the snitch. Got Daniel Williams, Ryan Araki on San Antonio. Quaffle goes to number 10, Kansas City. Going up to the hoops. Passes it off to number 72. He puts it in. 24-36.
Get back, turn around.
Kansas.
Quaffle now belongs to Brooke Willett. Passes to Sanchez, number 4.
Let's go!
Passes to Wynn, but gets intercepted by number 7 on Kansas City.
Not even.
Passes to number 10, across the field, puts it in, 24-59. Oh, play is stopped while we figure out if Logan's on snitch catch was good.
Someone can't see.
Soldados catch is good, so that's plus 45 to the score, ending the game. Final score is 145 Soldados to 60 Kansas City. Final game time was 25:05. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back in about 20 minutes or so for the next game, also live streamed from the New Orleans Curse account. Thank you so much and keep watching.